सबको नमस्ते. So let us take up another Kabir couplet today for reflection. कहना था जो कह दिया, अब कुछ कहा न जाए, एक रहा दूजा गया, हाँ दरिया लहर समा. So Kabir says, whatever had to be said, whatever needed to be said, has been said. Whatever hints and pointers that were needed to be given in order to point towards something, that has been said. कहना था जो कह दिया, अब कुछ कहा न जाए, एक रहा दूजा गया, एक रहा दूजा गया. So this is hinting at a non-dual existence. The root cause of our suffering is that I exist as a separate person, and then there is the rest of the world and happenings. That is the root cause of our misery and suffering. And then then this mental construct that I feel that I am, we begin to think that there is a solidity to it. It's like we are making a wave in the ocean last forever. It's kind of trying to hold onto it, trying to preserve this mental construct of this person that I am. And in trying to preserve that wave, I fail to see that it is just a manifestation of the ocean, and that it need not be preserved, that it's the play of the ocean itself. Ek raha, दूजा gaya. So that दूजा, the separate self, the ego, which we call in other nomenclature is ego, that there is this separateness to me. One is ego and the rest is whatever it is. Ek raha, दूजा gaya. And that ek that remained when the ego was found to be non-existent after self-inquiry. That ek, that one that remains, is the pure awareness, is the pure consciousness, the light of consciousness. One can also refer to as the ocean of consciousness, ocean of pure awareness, in which all the waves are coming and going and coming and going, in which the thoughts can come and go, in which the stories are made and deconstructed. But what exists is just that pure consciousness. Rest everything is fleeting, is ephemeral in nature. What truly exists, the one that exists, is the pure, immaculate, pure awareness, pure consciousness. Ek raha, दूजा gaya. Now the identity that we feel strongly with its separate self, called me, the person, that identity has been dissolved. That identity, after investigation, has been found to be non-existent. Yes, there are thoughts. The mind is there. The thoughts are there. The feelings may be there. The body may be there. Everything is there. There is no personality associated with that. It's like an impersonal existence of the mind, body, and feelings. So there is no separation from the pure field, vast field of consciousness and pure awareness. There is no separation. There is no one who I need to defend. एक रहा दूजा गया. अब डर किसको रहेगा? बिकॉज डर उसको रहता है जो अपने आप को बचाने की कोशिश करता है. डर उसको है, द वन who wants to save this mental construct of me, the image of myself, my body, my mind, my feelings. That my was found to be non-existent. It was just found pure awareness, pure consciousness, and that need not be preserved. That is all there is. एक रहा दूजा गया, दरिया लहर समाए. So the wave in the river, the wave in the ocean kind of mellowed or dissolved, went back into the ocean or the river of consciousness. It can also be referred to as waking up from the dream of being a separate self. And this is the beginning of life. This is not the end of life. This is not ultimate, that I have found the ultimate and now there's no need to exist. What fun in life, you know. After this, realization becomes more and more concrete. It begins to manifest in all fields in our life. That what exists is not this separate identity. What exists is pure awareness. Yes, I'm aware of the feelings happening. I'm aware of the thoughts coming and going. I'm aware of the bodily sensations. And there is just this awareness. There is no separate self. And this awareness is present in each one of us. So there is nothing personal about this awareness. There is no I who has become aware. It's just awareness, kind of waking up to the fact that it is there. Who is waking up from the fact? Again, if we go there is no one to be found. एक रहा दूजा गया, दरिया लहर समाए. The leher, the wave has went back into the ocean, into the river. There is no separate identity of the wave apart from the ocean. And this is the ending of all suffering. This realization, as it becomes more and more concrete, it's the ending of all suffering, and it's the beginning of a truer life, a fuller life. It's the beginning of a life lived as if manifesting that awareness in all our activities. It's like living from a still and quiet place within, living from an ever-present calm within the being, living from contentment. Now the seeking has vanished, yet the life goes on in its much fullness. The suffering has vanished because the one who suffers has been found to be missing. There is no one who suffers. There's just pure awareness that was found after investigation. And the more it becomes a living reality for each one of us, life begins like an uncharted territory. It's like an adventure that unfolds now itself in time. So again, that is just a kind of a reflection on these two lines, and feel free to delve deeply into these lines. I'm sure there is much more that we can see, much more that we can gather after being with these lines more and more. So yeah, that's it. Thank you.